Less than a year after the pandemic started, and vaccines are already offering hope, but for most of Europe, they're also in short supply. From Madrid to Paris and here in Brussels, vaccination programmes are being paused as governments wait.
The whole quantities actually are much lower than expected. So this also means that all the phases that we'd foreseen, so to start vaccinating now, actually all the people in the health sector and the people in the elderly homes, this is really taking much longer than expected. And so this means that also the other categories of the populations, the 65 plus, the people with comorbidities and so on, everything is actually postponed.
After a difficult week for the EU Commission, there was at least some good news today, with Pfizer announcing an additional 75 million doses in the second quarter. But there was little easing of the pressure and criticism of Ursula von der Leyen's leadership.
We believe that we are on the right track since the beginning of this pandemic in ensuring that there is as cohesive and as effective a European response as possible. That is what this Commission has been working on at full speed.
The EU Commission President at the weekend met with big pharma bosses, part of a frantic attempt to help sort out the short-term supply problems. And while AstraZeneca did promise an extra 9 million doses, this is still half of what they promised. So some MEPs are demanding the Commission does more.
The Commission was right to challenge AstraZeneca. What the difficulty was the weakness of the contractual arrangements, the fact that they weren't public, the fact that there was no transparency around how they were negotiated, and the fact that there's very little sanction for companies who may not fulfil their obligations under the contracts that were signed. But, you know, we do need to keep the pressure on the Commission, and equally we need the Commission to keep the pressure on the companies that have signed these contractual arrangements.
A lack of vaccines will mean longer lockdowns and possibly more deaths. And until supply is sorted, it's going to be a difficult few months for doctors, governments and Ursula von der Leyen. Darren McCaffrey, Euronews, Brussels.